Hey there, Fletch from All Things Overlanding here, and today I wanted to tell you a little bit about this Gasland portable water heater. So again, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about this specs-wise, talk to you a little bit about the features and how this thing works, and I'm also going to talk about the things that you're going to need to run this thing if you are out in the middle of nowhere and you want to have a hot shower. So I'm going to get you just the basics, right? The basics of a budget-priced portable hot water heater. So if you want to learn more about the Gasland unit and kind of get some ideas if you're thinking of possibly building your own portable shower, there will be some good information in this video for you. So stay tuned to learn more on the Gasland portable water heater.
Understand where it came from, but you got it, my got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip.
All right, so looking at the Gasland water heater, I'm going to, call out some notes and things like that just to be aware of about this heater, and it's the same for most of these heaters too. So it should be applicable information regardless of whether you go with this one or not. But again, this one is a really nice little hot water heater, and it's only about 150, 160 bucks. So it's very reasonably priced. Now, one thing to be aware of is that with this and most of these water heaters, it does not include a pump. It does include some hardware here. These are to help you be able to attach a garden hose. So what they recommend is 10 to 110 PSI of pressure, which of course is a pretty big range, right? So you could do anything from just like water tap pressure from a hose up to some sort of a pump. Now, I will put a card up here in the right-hand corner to another video that I did kind of about a very inexpensive little Vevor pump that auto detects when sort of the water pressure shuts off. So as you're using the shower, if you shut off the shower, then it will detect that and it will automatically turn itself off. And that can be powered off 12-volt power, which is really nice. The nice thing about the water heater itself, though, is that it actually doesn't require any power. The only thing that it does need is the ability to sort of spark or start the igniter every time that the heat turns on, and that is done with this little capsule down here. Basically, you put 2 D batteries in there, and they say that it lasts for quite a long time. But once you do that, that's what kind of kicks that igniter on and off, and those batteries will keep that going to keep your water warm. Now, also down here, you've got your propane input, and it comes with this hose already installed on the unit, which is nice. So all you'd have to do is hook this up. Now, they do recommend not using anything bigger than a 20-pound propane tank, which I think most of us wouldn't have anything bigger than that anyways, but just so you know, 20-pound propane tank is what they recommend. So you can just hook that up to a 5-pound, an 11-pound, a 20-pound, whatever you happen to be carrying on you. If you are going, on an overlanding trip or something like that and you're cooking with it, you could just attach this via that regulator to your propane tank. Like I've got a 5-pound back there. Then in the middle here is this thing that says water outlet. That is where you plug your included shower head into. So it does come with a pretty nice little shower head that gives you the ability to kind of turn the water on and off as you're using it. And so you can hook that up to the water outlet in the middle there, and then the water inlet is where you would hook up your hose, again, using these if you're using like a garden hose, or if you aren't using a garden hose, it's just a standard 5/8 inch NPT pipe fitting. So pretty standard type stuff, but you would need to hook up your water inlet there and then a pump midstream that's going to push that water into the unit. Again, I've got another video on that, so check that out. There are also a ton of forums and things like that, so I'll try and put links to that down below if you want kind of step-by-step instructions. Now, I would say this is intended to be portable, obviously. This style, to me, is more of like a built-in style. So what I mean by that is I would probably put this into some sort of like a box or something that I could transport it with and then have a way to throw it up and hang it up here. It would be something that I would kind of keep on my rig all the time, and then when I needed to take a shower, I could pop it out, hang it up on the side of it, and then just run it. There are some of these that are more of like a portable style where they actually like fit into a container and they have little stands and that sort of thing, but those are significantly more expensive. So again, for the money, this thing is a pretty good deal to get you started with warm showers. Again, if you're gonna be out for some extended period of time or not have access to like showers at a state park or something. All right, so basically with the Gasland portable water heater, what you get is you get the unit itself, which is all pretty self-explanatory and basically just requires you to plug in a propane tank for the heat and then plug in your shower head and plug in a water source. Obviously, if you have a water source that is not a garden hose, then you're going to have some sort of pressure, so you'll have to have some sort of a pump. That pump will have to run off 12-volt power, and you're just going to attach that via the 5/8 inch NPT fitting to that input hose, that inlet hose. And basically, you're going to turn on your water first, then you're going to come over, you're going to kick on the power for the water heater. For power, you're going to turn it to the red side over here. That's basically the power for the unit. For the heat, you're going to start it at 1 instead of 2. So this is basically less heat and this is more heat. But the important part about that is you don't want to scald yourself. So you want to start low and then just sort of slowly adjust it up. And the knobs do feel really good from like a control standpoint. They're not jumping around or pulling back on me or anything like that. So you have good control over it. But then you're going to start it on low and then slowly bump it up until you get it to the temperature that you want. And then this over here is your water pressure. So if it's, pelting you and you want a little bit less water pressure, you can turn it down. Otherwise, you can turn it up. When you first start it, though, they recommend that you start it in the full on position, and then you can adjust it down if it's too strong, the water pressure for you. Another thing that they talk about, and a tip, is that the top here will get hot. So you want to make sure nothing's going to fall on it or nothing is sitting on it. So don't put like a towel or anything like that on the top of it because it does get very hot. So anyways, I just wanted to share this Gasland water heater with you as an option if you're looking to build one of these. Again, I'm going to try and put as many helpful links in the description down below as possible for you, so check those out. I'll also put a link to this and also the pump that I made the other video about in case that's helpful. But of course, if you have any questions or anything, just post up in the comments down below and I'm happy to help you. All right, so that will do it for the Gasland portable water heater. Hopefully that was some good information for you and got you a little bit of clarity around kind of the things that you would need to run something like this and what you would need to do to kind of build it into your rig. So again, hopefully that was helpful. If it was, click that like button. If you have any questions or anything though, post up in the comments down below. Happy to answer whatever questions you've got. Also in the description below will be links to this hot water heater. So if you want to pick one up, real easy to find it down there in the description. Also, there are links to all my social pages. So wherever you want to come hang out, I'd love for you to join the conversation. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you want to be, I am there and I'm happy to talk with you. Also in the description is a link to my website where I've got funny overlanding and camping themed patches and stickers, Velcro backed PVC patches and really high quality stickers. So tons of cool stuff over there. Again, if you are an overlander, if you are a dispersed camper, a regular camper, if you're into camping the outdoors at all, you'll probably find something there that you really like. So check that out. And then last but not least, there are links to my Patreon page where we have a 24/7 Discord where we all kind of chat about our rigs and gear and that sort of thing. And then there's the Newbie Overlanders Facebook group. Totally free to join. Amazing group of people. If you're newer to overlanding or dispersed camping and you want to learn more, that'd be a great place to start. But again, thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you next time.